Yes, people, sorry for the lateness, but you know, you're here now, so that's all that matters, and we're here. But yeah, please smash the likes, especially if you like this content. But if not, it's all right. And we'll probably boot you out later. Other than that, please subscribe if you're new. Much appreciated to all the new subscribers lately. So big up to yourselves. But you're gonna be talking about Mudryk, this little drug addict, and then obviously Liverpool and Kudus. That's looking like a topic.
Alleged drug addicts, Kaz.
Yeah, alleged. Sorry, drug addict. You might have taken paracetamol yesterday. You never know. It's all drugs. Liverpool's Kudus move. I'm pretty sure Mike's can, not Mike. Sorry, Mons can talk about that. Salah's close to actually signing a new deal, which is allow it. Imagine a life where Kudus and Salah's in the same team. Kudus behind the striker. Oh, get loud. Rashford exiled by Man United, and we'll talk about that too. And then later on, we'll talk about Man City when Daps is back and around and yada 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 and all that stuff. But how are we feeling today, man? So, we feeling late?
Wait,
well, Mike's isn't.
Didn't the game happen on like Sunday? It's Tuesday.
What we can't get.
They
a piece.
still wanna.
Wait.
They still wanna smoke us, bro.
What? We can't get a piece, regardless if it's 2 days later.
No, I'm saying why is it taking him 2 days to get back?
Because he only got back from Manchester yesterday.
Oh, so don't worry. I know why he stayed an extra day. I wouldn't come back either. How about this? I wouldn't come back either.
Mike's. Look where my head is. Look where Hooks is. Monts, not Jay. Look where Abs. There's half East. Stop hiding.
Yeah.
Hiding.
I boosted my chat.
You man, Tom.
I know exactly what he's saying because when Spurs lost the Champions League final, I don't think I was on a show for at least 3 or 4 days, and my battery died. It did die, but I also didn't charge it for 3 days. So you know what I mean.
But wait, why were you so disappointed? You was never winning that final.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Hook.
Bruh.
But still, what's
I'm just saying, that's not a boy thing. Like you would.
I know. But like, we start with something more upbeat, like Mudryk's drug ban. Do you know what I mean? Can we start as we mean to go on?
It's the hope, innit? It gets me all the time, bro.
Listen, it is the hope that kills you, but at the same time, that final was rubbish. I can't even lie, but.
You had to make it professional. You had to make that professional.
Man said months. It was a horrible. I turned it off after 30 minutes because I knew
respectfully, you support Chelsea. I've had to deal with horrible watches for like the last 15, 20 years with you, man.
No, but the difference is we at least, I don't know, that's the thing. I don't care. I take pride in that. Liverpool is supposed to be a club who, play good football. They do stuff the right way. And broski, I was watching like Ben Laden.
How many Prems has that got us?
Going at each other like it.
How many Prems did they got us?
So you won.
So I don't give a fuck how we win shit.
I'm not talking about the league. No.
Bro, even how about this? We tried to do things the right way against Real Madrid. How did that turn out? Both times. Both times.
Hang on, Monts. What's funny is I remember the Liverpool, it was two fan bases in particular. The Liverpool and the Arsenal fan base who regularly said, boring, Chelsea. This was the chance they used to give us in it. So it's so ironic that now coming back and saying, listen, win trophies at all costs when we used to get cost for this.
Not me though, because obviously, man, not some 22-year-old Arsenal fan. Man, remember, I had the VHS. It was called Boring Arsenal, blood. You get it? Because we won the 1991. Virtually every game was 1-0, blood. That's why we got the song 1-0 to the Arsenal. So you get it. So I don't really mind them. And look, like Mont said, we've been doing it the right way. I've been doing it the right way for like 20 plus years. Well, that one me.
What?
Do you know what I mean? What made us that one? I don't do whatever needs to be done, blood.
Sometimes, especially in finals, you have to just stink out the gaff. You just have to stink out the gaff.
We're sticking it out a bit too much at the moment, but
yeah. There's a level, there's a line, but some against Spurs, you think we was gonna turn that into some end-to-end Farkas birds? That was against Barcelona and Bayern Munich and that. Against Spurs, now we'll stink out the gaff and win the game.
Oh yeah. Anyways, Mudryk.
Mudman.
Yeah, man. I'm in the Mudryk, man. What? Like, Chelsea put out a statement earlier. He denies it. I mean, as he probably should, because look at Pogba situation. All of a sudden, that went from 4 years to a year and a half. Man. Do you know what I mean? So, what we saying, man? Because I'm hearing Rio was the one that, pushed him to his trainer. Something along them lines. Like, he gave him that trainer. Something along them lines. I'm not too sure. Real. I haven't. The maddest thing is, you look at stuff like this. And big up Minna. Yeah, Minna had the sources before the sources. You know what I mean? He called it.
Yeah, tier 1.
He hasn't played since what, October? FC Noah.
Nah, he played in the Conference League at the end of November.
Yeah, it's now 17th of December.
It was against Astana.
Astana? Oh, you just played against Astana.
No, not Astana. Heidenheim, sorry.
Oh, that's it.
That's true. When was the last time you played in the league?
Last time I played in the league was against Arsenal. He came off the bench.
That's great.
Oh, interesting.
But he was on the bench in the. No, you know what it is? He was on the bench in the 2 games afterwards, innit? Now he's on the bench against Leicester and Villa. So what's it called? It's an odd situation because apparently.
Do you feel he was set up? Do you feel Mudryk was set up?
I don't think he was set up. I think he was just.
I've got a little bit. I've got a little, a little theory. It's not obviously.
I like a good conspiracy theory.
Right. Well, I was gonna get Abs's opinion first, since he's the Chelsea fan. But if you want mine, it's up to you. But Abs,
listen. All I'm saying is personally, a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Chelsea have done some allegedly." I'm not trying to make accusations before I get, before someone tries to take me to court. Allegedly, someone within the club has tried to, stitch him up so that they could shut him on the circumstances where we don't put too much of a loss in it. That's basically that's what most people are starting to say. Obviously, please do not take it serious. It's just a bit of a laugh. But in general, with with Mudryk, I'll be honest, it's one of them ones where I personally think like he got what was it? He probably was poorly advised by someone. Probably like, I don't know. I think that maybe his trainer gave him something that he wasn't supposed to have, and they both didn't know. But at the same time, I could also say, "Oh, listen, as a pro athlete who plays at the highest level of one of the biggest sports in the world,
what are you doing consuming stuff you don't know?"
Exactly. Now you should know. So I even was it. This is the substance
footballers, by the way, because that's why these nutritionists and whatever they're all given the highest bread and that, because a lot you think not, and this isn't all ballers. Don't get your James Milners and those type of guys will know exactly what's going in the system, and there are ballers like that, of course. But there are enough man that just go, give me what I need to get. Here's X amount of money. Here, you want more? Here's more money. So I don't have to think anymore. Like, I've got other things to think of. That's how a lot of that goes down, bro.
Yeah, and one thing just on for me, just on the Mudryk thing is that obviously you see the man trying to get wham in the gym. Yeah, I just seen Mudryk. He's just trying to get wham and tanned. That's all I've seen this guy doing. No goals, no assists, just wham and tanned. And I'm like, all right, bro, cool. So I think it's very feasible that this guy, in amongst all these supplements that he's taking, he's taken something he shouldn't have. Or like people say microdosing. Premier League players microdose. Look at Nasri with the drip. Had he not been so stupid as to put it on social media, he would never have been banned for that. And there's probably lots of players who are doing that. Look at people like Lance Armstrong who would do the blood transfusion. If you mean to tell me that football players aren't doing blood transfusions, swapping their whatever blood for like oxygenated yada blood, I've got
theory.
I've got some.
No, but I'll be honest, like, this is I've seen the drug. This is apparently what he's been accused of having, and I can't confirm this to be a fact. This is just what's been.
It's been tested positive, by the way.
It's
Yeah.
a melon.
Basically, like, by the way, just so people know, the B sample almost never is different to the A sample. I think like in all the times that people have been doing B samples, it's only if the B sample's contaminated, you might get away with it. Yeah. But other than that, you're going down. If your A sample's positive, your B sample's probably going to be positive too. So yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, true. But that's what it is. Apparently it took meldonium, that's what they were saying. And it's supposed to be a drug which is used for heart and vascular disease treatment. And basically it gives like, I don't know, it gives athletes like improves the blood flow in it, so you can last longer in a game. But I'm not a scientist. I just pulled this up from an article, and it's most commonly used in Eastern Europe, so like Ukraine, Russia, or whatever. And obviously he's Ukrainian, so he probably went back there, and maybe someone stuck him.
Did you just say he took a drug to make him last longer? Yeah, is that what I heard, bro? You know what I'm saying? I need that in my life, bro.
Why? It's crazy.
Nah, listen, I
don't know.
Whoa, even Jack Bauer wouldn't be able to get that information out of me. But
I've got a conspiracy theory. Anyways, I reckon Chelsea set him up.
That's hilarious, by the way, bro. Just like the fence, in it, bro. Man just said, "Whoa."
Hear me out. The guy is
this is nasty work, you know. Nasty work,
right? Because all we can do is speculate, and you know what? I hear it. I do the same thing. No, you know what? Tell a lie. Yeah, you know I would. You know what? He cost you how much money in it, and whatever, and he cost you how much wages? Yeah, cool. He's an asset. He's on crazy wages. We know that Chelsea are doing an absolute masterclass right now when it comes to putting down their wages and selling players. Now, I wouldn't put it behind the Mr. Loophole to find another loophole. Mudryk is gash. He's crap. Yeah. And there's already rumors of Chelsea wanting a new winger anyways, you know. So I wouldn't put it past them. So, and they need to free up space in the locker room, clearly. Cool. Now, it don't work. He's not working out. He's being used in a contest that's not even rated at the moment, right? And for 65 M's or whatever he came in for, I mean, if you go and get him, you know, if he gets positive for a drug test, they can cancel his contract just like that and rip it up. Rip it up. Wages gone, payout not there. Now, if you're gone, I'm just saying that. I'm not saying it's definitely happened, but I'm saying it's an option.
But Kaz, the thing is the only thing I would push back on that is that the thing that push back on your point. Not okay. Still pause. But
that sounded a little better though.
Oh yeah, thank you. I appreciate
no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He said on my point.
But from the research, from the 5 seconds of googling that I've done here, what I've seen is that he's been done with the same drug that Sharapova got done with when she got banned. Okay. Yeah. So it's and also the
she did get banned though.
She got banned for 2 years. So originally she was banned for 2 years. It's not something you can accidentally take, really. They're saying it's the new EPO. So if you remember Lance Armstrong and all those guys back in the day who were doping, it allows your red blood cells to not get tired and it allows you to like sprint more on a basic amount of energy. So with that being the drug, I'm more likely to be inclined that he took that himself because it would be a very specific kind of drug to have been taken. It's like one of those where it's like, oh my God, he would have to be the most unlucky person in the world for the person who laced him with drugs to lace him with something that actually benefits him deep down. Do you know what I mean? So
hold on. What's this shitty European Super League is relaunched as Unify League?
Yeah,
with annual qualification and now I have to change my title, man.
No, I got
what's
free video to make after
annual qualification of 4 tiers. Star Gold Blue Union, according to Sky's Rob, A22 have written UEFA and FIFA to obtain official recognition for its new cross-border European club football competition. Are they trying to replace the Champions League then, or it says Unify League?
I mean,
it won't land.
It's free to watch, so it might land, but I don't want Arsenal to take part in it personally. Like, I'm cool with the Champions League. I'm cool with the Premier League. I'm cool with if we drop into Europa League. I'm cool with that. Like, you get it? We play enough games. We play conference. Yeah, we play enough games already. I don't want any more games. And I'll be real. I'm actually enjoying the no group stage Champions League, innit? So I don't even know if I want to go back to a group. To me, the group stage thing is a bit meaty now, innit? So I don't want Arsenal to be involved. And you know what? Yeah, actually, I beg, let the Kroenke sign up just so we can go and protest again, and maybe we get a lot more than what we got last time. All right, cool. I've seen the vision. This is how Arsenal get what they need. We sign up to the Unified League. We all protest outside the stadium again, and then we get like 300 million invested.
I don't understand what they're trying to do. This Unified League, like, for me, in it's just, what are they trying to, like? Like, can someone explain this if they know a little bit better to me? Then, so this whole Super League, are they trying to disband all the national leagues then and try and have one league only and have the top clubs face each other all the time? Is that what they're trying to do, or is this a new version of? Or are they trying to recognize it as a competition for the Champions League?
Yeah, that's
so. So you want me to win a cup called the Unified League Cup, but tier version Star? You won the Star Cup. What is this, Mario Kart, bro?
Yeah, it's a Mario Kart thing. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. But the thing is, I'll be honest. So I'm not a fan of how the Champions League thing has been done, or Europa League. I don't like the whole group stage stuff because I feel like in a way it kind of. I get people say, "Oh, it makes it more interesting because of the table," but in a way, it also removes integrity because you can only play a team once, and there's certain teams where home advantage is real. But at the same time, like, if it's a way to keep away the Super League stuff, then good, man. Because football shouldn't be a money grab. But at the same time, I also get why people are doing, but why these associations are trying to put in more money grabs is because a lot of players, it's mostly to maintain the wages they're being paid. And that's why I think, who was it a few years ago? I think John Barnes was the one who suggested, I don't really like listening to what he has to say when it comes to football. But in general, he's the one who said most of these top players should be taking a wage cut if they don't want to be playing too many games or whatever and shit. Because they're paid relative to how much they play. Really.
Ooh. Interesting. What do you think of Bayern once?
Listen, yeah. You see the Super League, the format, it's dead. But for the Champions League, it's cash money. It's cash money. So
what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, for the Champions, I'm saying for the Champions League, I don't mind it. Like what Hooks was saying, I don't mind the setup.
I like the new league format personally. I like the fact that you play each other once, so you got one time to have
that's what I'm saying. I like it. Like
Champions League.
You get to see Liverpool, for instance, against 7 other teams or 8 other teams. Do you know what I mean? Not the same one. So like, that's a cash money 6-pointer, whatever.
If I was to change it, I'd make it 6 games and not 8 games. That's the only thing I'll probably change. Maybe not 8 games in that. I think that's a bit much. 8 games plus a qualifier for the man that are in that 9 to 24. That's mad, isn't it? Because ideally that's 10 games before any real knockouts. That's a bit mad to me. But I think it should be 6 and then 8 if you get to the qualifying bit.
Yeah,
but
I don't like the new format, bro.
It's fine. You won't be in the you won't be in the new format.
You know what? I also thought English football needs to change a little bit in terms of like the League Cup. So if you qualify for Europe, you shouldn't be in the Carabao Cup. I don't think. I think you should be automatically disqualified from that.
No, but they give you an extra round, don't they? Like,
yeah, no, but even then, I don't think it's enough because if you skip a couple rounds of Carabao Cup, you're automatically near the quarterfinals, anyways. Like, let's be real.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you get top 8, that means your focus can be more on Europe, anyways, given a bit better quality and your rotation of squad. That means it gives a better chance for the teams outside that are not in Europe that can play the extra game, just like everybody else. So that way, it's more fair as well in terms of games played. If that makes sense. I understand for you, Jake, because you're a Tottenham fan and you don't win anything.
No, it's not. That's still dig. But what I was going to say is that the gravitas of those competitions would automatically drop immediately because you'd have the top 7 teams. In the
but that's what I'm saying about that's what I'm saying about the Carabao. The Carabao.
No, but then the Carabao Cup would have no meaning because the top 7 teams went in it.
But okay,
still have meaning though.
For me,
it wouldn't have meaning because the best. There'd be no City, there'd be no Liverpool, there'd be no Arsenal, there'd be no Chelsea, there'd be no Spurs.
But the thing is,
that's not going to be and
That's
you're
why-
going to get a second-rate competition.
All right, hear me out on this part then as well. A lot of us realistically don't rate the Carabao Cup anyways. Really and truly, it's a day out for you so your kids can go and get, like, basically as an academy, lot should be playing in that, not your first team. And we talk about injuries a lot. How much ACLs there are. England is I don't think you should just take away a competition that's really old and it's been around for a long time, because obviously it was there when I feel like when Europe was still kind of coming into the English game, before, Liverpool ruined it for Everton back in the 80s, got them kicked out, once. But yeah, so I just feel like it should be taken back less away from the ones that do qualify, just to make it more fair, because we always talk about Crystal Palace. I don't think they've ever won a trophy. If I'm correct, they won like 2 trophies or not won nothing, right? Or these other sides that don't have a chance at winning it, like whole cities and all that crap. Like, it should be really more for them, and obviously some Premier League sides, because they can still get the TV rights money. Because that means now, let's say Salford City or Exeter can now probably go and play a side that they might have a good chance against more time as well, and they still can get a lot of money from the gate sales and stuff like that. I feel like it should be tuned differently, so there's more of a competition for Europe, in my opinion, to make it that more of a spectacle, because you can play the best players a little bit more. And less injury.
You know what's so funny, Cass? Do you know
Prolongs their
what's so funny?
career more, because I like Ødegaard. Ødegaard has no business playing tomorrow against Crystal Palace, if we're being honest. Really and truly, that's just an example. Or Rodri shouldn't have no business playing against, I don't know, a Millwall or something. Like, it shouldn't happen, in my opinion.
No, but Cass, do you know what I find funny? I find funny that everyone's complaining about schedules and having too many games and teams shouldn't be involved. But when my club was getting, extra depth in the summer, we was criticized saying, "Oh, they have too many players on the books. Who's gonna go get changed in which area? Guys are gonna have to sit outside in the corridor."
With all due respect, yeah, your first team is playing once a week, and your B team is playing in the Conference League, which you have no right to be playing in. Yeah, that's £1 billion squad playing Conference League. So what we're saying is that obviously the quality level of games drops. And I get where you're coming from. Obviously, the players have played X, they should. But as fans, you're watching your players. Yeah, obviously they can't run as much. No player can run this level of intensity 50 to 70 games a year. But the football's changed. So when they started making rules and they started doing stuff, it's like we had less games. Same thing with like a World Cup. We had less teams. So I get where you're coming from, but I'm looking at it like, if you want to get rid of the League Cup, yeah, because we're one of the only leagues that has multiple, this still has 2 cup competitions within the league. So
yes, League One has it as well.
Yeah, no, France got rid of theirs, didn't they?
Yeah, I thought they still had it.
I thought France only have 1 cup competition now.
No, I know Spain do. Spain have the Copa del Rey. That's it.
Yeah, so my thing is, like, I like the League Cup. I think the League Cup actually has increased in value. Oh no, I didn't used to rate it. In the last 2-3 years, I feel like it's increased in value because, like, it's harder to win trophies in England, and I've seen more teams take it seriously. I swear wasn't it a Liverpool-Chelsea final last year? Was it Liverpool-Chelsea final last year? Yeah. The year before it was United-Newcastle. So these teams are taking it seriously.
The year before it was Liverpool-Chelsea.
Liverpool-Chelsea. So when people say, "Oh, the teams are
won that? Who won that?
Liverpool did.
Who do you think?
Listen, and people, and that's my point in terms of, like, if you want to get rid of the competition, it shouldn't be a half and half. It's either we get rid of the competition for everybody, or we keep it in the same format.
You mean the League Cup, basically, to accommodate?
I think there's an argument to get rid of the League Cup. Yeah, there's an argument, but I still quite like the competition.
I agree with Cass. I actually agree with Cass on this.
The League Cup's needed. The League Cup's needed for the lower sides, though. It is good for them. It is. That's why I say don't abolish it like that. And whoever qualifies for Europe, you don't need the League Cup. You are in a different competition, and you separate it a little bit further. But even if you're in Conference League, you're not qualified for the League Cup. That's it. No, sorry, Hawks.
I was gonna say I agree with the whole, like, if you qualify for Europe, you shouldn't be in the League Cup. I feel like that would actually help the English pyramid of football, because then you actually have the chance of potentially a championship team making it into Europe.
Bro, you're not winning trophies either at the moment, Hooks. Chill out, bro. Fucking hell.
No, but Hooks, you know what it is though, bro? It's about, that would be cool, but it's about money. And you yourself have said that's a good idea, but would you yourself watch a competition where none of the top teams are at?
Yeah, I do watch-alongs to championship games.
Yeah,
What?
okay, fair enough.
He's one in a million, man.
But I feel like the average football fan, in terms, I think like the money and the numbers would drastically drop. Hence the why they probably wouldn't do that.
But you don't make a lot of money from.
No,
the
that's
Carabao
true.
Cup anyway.
That's very. But that's also why.
You'd be surprised.
The Carabao Cup doesn't generate a lot of money anyway. Like, I think
Yeah,
you
but-
win it,
But
you get.
is it about
No.
the
For the clubs, I'm talking about viewership wise, it still gets money because the bigger teams are still in the competition. You take the bigger
Exactly.
teams,
Yeah, the prize money. There's no prize money in League Cup.
There's no prize. I'm not talking about prize money. I'm talking about money like
bragging
viewership.
right.
prestige.
Also, what you might fail to realize is that also you see like when, for example, just like Morecambe. So we're going to play Morecambe in the FA Cup, right? Morecambe in the FA Cup is a very big game for them, innit? Because they're playing a team who are well supported, like well known. So this is like a time for them to be on TV.
Yeah.
It'll help them.
Young players can get scouted.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So basically,
Yeah, but you have a 40,000 stadium, then Bear Man got that these days.
Yeah,
They
not-
can't get receipts.
but Cass, the point isn't talk about. It's the whole idea of everyone's going to be watching. Okay, fine, maybe not from the stadium, but people will be watching from at home, from their TVs, whether it's BBC iPlayer or whatever. Or so that will help generate revenue for those clubs. Those small clubs need games against the big clubs to give them a chance at trying to build something in it to keep them going.
I feel like you can still get that on air. Like, there's going to be times when the big clubs ain't playing, but the League Cup's still on, and you can still air that game on TV anyways, whether it's against Brighton or let's say Brentford or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
Like, let's be real.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's probably more of a closer game than probably against Chelsea. Like, Chelsea are going to play better their other youngsters, regardless, against Morecambe, like you do in the flipping
people still watch Chelsea. Cass,
Yeah,
people would rather watch Chelsea than Cass. People would much rather watch a Chelsea versus, let's say, Plymouth game as opposed to Plymouth versus, I don't know, Shrewsbury Town.
Yeah, but regardless.
Yeah, but you don't know. But you don't act well. So this is my thing. Yeah, if whoever gets Europe, if they're not in the League Cup, then that means that games that wouldn't usually get televised on the League Cup now get televised, because by default they're televising the Man United game, they're televising the Tottenham game, they're televising the Arsenal game. But if them teams aren't there, that actually means that the lower league teams actually get more money because their games get televised. Hello? And if there's football on TV, if there's no Carabao Cup comes on days where there's no football anyway, so you're probably going to watch football anyway. And now for the other Premier League teams, it's like, okay, I can't watch Arsenal play. Oh, but Brentford's playing someone. I like Brentford's a good team. I watch Brentford. So now
I think it's all about management, and even before the Super League and all that stuff, this was probably like, and obviously what they're trying to propose now was already up for debate anyways. All the other top sides, maybe bar Scotland, I think, but they don't have many teams in their league as it is. Have how many competitions? The League Cup's just a waste, but really and truly, you can still alter it. It's a bit like the St. James John's Paints Trophy, whatever it's called, or whatever. It's for the lower sides, or the Essex Cup. I don't know what it's called these days, to be fair. It's always got a new name. So that's what I think it should be. It should be limited. And then it helps as well with load. Because it's true, because when you get to a quarterfinal, semi-final, the teams start playing their better sides.
Yeah.
And then we start complaining again about, why the hell did Ericsson against, was it Reading that first season? Ericsson was cold, got absolutely collapsed by Andy Carroll against Reading, I think it was. I remember even being at the game. It was Reading. Was it Reading QPR? Reading, I think it was Reading. Crap. Man's injured for like 4 months. There you go.
That's but bro, the game's the game, bro.
I know, but why should I be playing Ericsson, the one that is starting for United at that time, against that team, because we get into a certain round? I know that's on the manager, but at the same time, it's like, what's the point of being in this game? You're gonna get
bro, as I said, I think, listen, that is football, bro. Like, yes, cool, we got collapsed by probably a plumber, yeah. But at the end of the day,
play for your team.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, like, if a so-called lower team gets to play Manchester United, that's probably going to be the biggest game that those fans are going to see for 50 years.
I don't know about that one. Reading used to, well, maybe
Not Reading, bro. Not Reading. I said a lower team. So, but I'm talking. You get it, like real low down.
But you know what it is though. If you
Albion.
end up, I just feel like obviously we can talk about other stuff after. It's just if they have more of a chance at winning the cup, they get a bit more of a recognition, anyways. So it's a little bit more fair square that way. You can get your recognition get slapped up by Man United, but no one's gonna remember that game after how long. I just feel like Carabao Cup. If you get a Carabao Cup final and you've got let's just say a bit of a crapper team, you got like a Southampton versus gave me someone in Birmingham City again or whatever. It's like you get more recognition if Birmingham City get that Carabao because they've actually won a more recognized trophy.
You know what it is, bro? It's the money, bro. It's the money though. That if you're just thinking about it from a business perspective, at the end of the day, over the years, it's only because the bigger teams are starting to take this competition more seriously. Back when the teams weren't as like the traditional six weren't as serious, you'd get the Birmingham versus Arsenal showing you getting pushed in the head. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes. You'd get the Manchester City, Wigan upsets and stuff like that. Like these things would actually happen because the bigger teams wouldn't take the competition mad serious. And there's more money in an upset than taking the big teams out and playing Birmingham versus Burton Albion in the final. Blood. No one wants to see. Not that no one wants to see that, but that's not going to bring in the revenue compared to a possible upset because do you know what sells? Hope. Hope sells. This thing, hope sells. So
it sounds like Arsenal.
Let's be honest.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example, right? So do you remember? I want to say 2013. Do you remember when Swansea, the one with like Mishu, the team of Mishu, they won the League Cup when they beat what was their names? I think they beat Bradford in the final, innit? No one remembers. But
Wigan. Sorry.
Yeah, true. But now, what's it called? No one will remember what's it called. No one remember the fact that Swansea beat Bradford in a League Cup final as much as people remember the Wigan beat Man City in an FA Cup final. I know the competitions are a bit different, but even if you swapped it the other way around, very few people would remember what was it. If Wigan beat Man City in the League Cup and then Swansea won the FA Cup, no one would care as much because let's be real, Swansea was Bradford. They're not supported. Only time people cared about Swansea was when they had Mishu, Leroy Fer, and all these guys.
But we say that from a place of privilege.
If these man, Abs, do you know what? It would probably get the same amount of viewership as the Championship playoffs.
Yeah, probably.
Championship playoffs gets pretty high viewership though.
Yeah, it gets pretty high viewership.
Yeah, but we're not compared to what.
But we're saying this from a point of we're looking at it from a privileged perspective. Like I genuinely think that,
and that's great. No, but business perspective, it ain't gonna happen.
Look here, I'm telling you now, yeah. I used to live like right next to the Wembley Stadium. Yeah, I tell you what, when those teams in the lower leagues got to play at Wembley, Wembley was packed, brethren. These man ride out for their club, so it's not a problem about generating money. If anything, the lower teams getting to Wembley will generate just as much money. Them man are still going there, bro.
Stadium attendance,
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm not talking about stadium attendance, bro, viewership deals, TV rights, all of that stuff. I'm telling you right now, it is not business. Like the Premier League only change, not the Premier League, like the FA and that will only change things when their pockets get affected. You know what I'm saying? I hate to use the example, but like, you know, when it's racism or when it's like homophobic or if it's any of these type of things, you'll get you get a little armband and that, you know, save people, all that stuff. But when it's the Super League, fucking hell, abolish it. I didn't know everyone was saying no, abolish it. Fucking hell, abolish it. Because the money.
No, but
the bottom line is, if the viewership, bro, if you take why have Man City really not been relegated? Money. I mean, money.
People and presence, bro. Presence.
So
it's
philosophy.
No, do you know how mad it is? The best way, the best way to describe it. Listen, so one very good friend.
I feel like we're well off the argument about the League Cup now. I feel like we're going off on some next time. Like just pull it back to the League Cup. Yeah, I'm saying the League Cup as the Premier League in the last 10 seasons plus. Yeah, with the monopoly of Man City. Yeah, winning the league. Other cups automatically become more important. That's how I view it anyway. Because now you get a number of different teams. You've got your Spurses, your Villas, your Newcastles. A lot of these clubs haven't won a trophy for a while. Yeah. So all these clubs, are looking for trophies. Arsenal haven't won a trophy for 5 years coming up this year. They need a trophy. 6. They need a trophy. So for me, it's not even about how much money it is. It's never been about the money, because otherwise people wouldn't be bitching about wanting to qualify for the Champions League over the FA Cup. So if you want to start talking about money here, it's hypocritical to not say, hey, go for the Champions League over the FA Cup. Because what it is about, it's about lifting silverware. Yeah? And like everyone says, it's about lifting silverware. I don't think winning the League Cup automatically validates Spurs or these other clubs, but it's still a trophy. And at the end of the day, that's what we're in football for. You can't kick the top 8 out of the League Cup, because what happens then is the competition loses all validity. People will not be motivated to play in the League Cup, because it's going to be an also-ran trophy. It's going to be for the best of the rest. And if you're going to do that, you might as well just get rid of the League Cup. Do you see where I'm coming from?
Exactly.
Maybe tit for tat.
The best for the rest don't sell, man. That's the bottom line, man.
It is. And you know how you know this? Ask anyone who supports a lower league team; they'll tell you the same thing. They'd rather play a big team as opposed to play just any team in their own sky.
Maybe.
The upset sells more.
Yeah. By the way, if you haven't done so yet, what likes? So we're on 162 likes, 700 of you in here. I'm pretty sure you could do the ratio, but that's like a good maybe one in. Let's just say
Think
one
Martinelli.
in 6.
Think Martinelli.
Yeah. Who's a false number 7 in world football?
Garnacho.
What?
Nacho. No, he's not. Is he number 7? Yeah, he's not number 7. He's 17. He's not number 7 for us.
Mason Mount.
Yeah, there you go. Mason Mount. This is a Mason Mount stream. You know, you're not giving enough. You know what I'm saying? There's 700 people, but not even 500 likes. Really and truly. Yeah, we should be asking for high likes these days, man. I think so anyways, innit? So you know what I mean? So if you ain't done
don't ask for likes too often, you know, the gremlins in the comments might come out of their hole and go, oh, yeah, the likes too much. You know what I'm saying? So
we used to, but we don't do it no more.
But it's weird though, because it's December.
Someone's lies number 8, you weirdos.
It's the time of giving. Do you know what I mean? If you can't give likes to the time of giving, oh wow.
It's true. It's true.
It's time for giving.
Yeah. Let's do some of these. Tom, big up yourself. The drug increases red blood cells, improves performance and recovery. Just saying, Enzo working with his coach, our Chelsea juice like Mutu was. Adrian Mutu, Romanian.
No. Hang on. Mutu wasn't juiced. Mutu was sniffing and lining coke. That's different. He was shot in drugs. That's the difference.
He was juiced of the sniff. What a sniff does, bro.
No, the difference is he was hooks. He was found to be shotting drugs. That's where he got in trouble.
All I'm gonna say, in Saturday League ball, I've seen some of the best performances from certain men that are on the white powder. I've seen absolute 10 out of 10 shows, bro.
I see that absolutely.
Only for like 5 minutes, Cass.
No. We're talking about show up late, sweating, getting the kit on, coming on and scoring a hat trick. I've seen it all. When these men are on it, the night before, I don't know what it is, but it's like crackhead superpowers. The Pocket Warriors, it's mad. Like they go and do a madness on the pitch. These men are just they're pinging. They're just pinging.
Speaking of the whole Mudryk Enzo thing, check what I said on Twitter.
The Mudryk, what?
No, listen, because you know how people are saying that people say that Enzo's got Mudryk. Just watch it. Watch the clip. You'll see. You'll get what I said.
Yeah, Enzo pacing back. Since when did he get that pace?
Yeah. Was it? Enzo's been like he's hanging out with Mudryk's guy, isn't he?
Yeah, man.
Like, that's what I'm saying. I noticed Enzo's running capacity seemed a little bit increased recently.
Listen, you know what it is? It's called he what's it called? It's post breakup Enzo, innit?
He's looking wild as well. He's looking a bit funk too, you know. Man's hitting those London clubs, you know.
You know it's
cool. Sometimes all you need is a bit of freedom, man. Now, Enzo's close enough to my age, innit? So big up to him.
Do you know what it's called? It's called full investigation needed into Chelsea.
Full investigation needed hype, man.
Yeah.
That's what
he does look punk. Like I'm looking at a picture of Enzo now. He looks big. What's this guy doing? What's man?
Yeah, but he never looked. What do you mean big?
What do you mean? This guy's benching 80 to 90 now. Before no more than 50, 60. I don't know what you guys got this.
Enzo, listen, Enzo's always been a stocky guy. He's just slow.
No, look at this guy. Look at this guy trying to give him an alibi. You are fake news. This guy's looking
Fake
wild.
news, where? Ends or since he's
Because
landed.
it's fake news. It's fake news.
Oh, look at Chelsea fans looking worried now. I'm not going to get him an FA disciplinary hearing. If they weren't going to give him a disciplinary hearing for singing about Africans not really being French, he ain't going to get one now for being on the juice. Don't worry, guys. You're all right.
Anyway, let's just do these. Jamrock says a TV deal for only lower team playing won't be as much, and then says TV revenues make up for most of the small teams' revenues. So there you go. Anyways, but yeah, moving on swiftly. Your club, Mons. I think it's just come out now, even on Daily Mail. But your club looking at Kudus potentially for January. I don't like that, and I don't know how much I want to believe it. But I've got with you not spending in the summer makes me feel like you're gonna do something like a madness. Is Kudus is his buyout clause triggered for this January? The 85 million.
I thought it was
in the summer. But that means how much would West Ham even be willing to let him go for, and how much would Liverpool be wanting to chase him for? Especially now it's saying Salah is close to signing.
Well, it depends if we're willing, because obviously Darwin Núñez has been linked away from the club. I think it's Atletico and someone else, and Villa were also interested in taking. Well, Atletico were interested in taking. We reportedly rejected loan moves from Atletico, the loan to buy, and that was another team. I can't remember who the other team was, and obviously Villa were interested. So I think if we were to let Núñez go, then I ain't gonna lie. Then it seems like that could be a possibility.
Or would you need
if we end up loaning Chiesa back to Italy, then we're definitely gonna bring someone in. Because Slot said multiple times. Slot has literally said multiple times. We have 4 attackers fit, and when Jota was injured, and he was just like, we can't really keep rotating these man, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? But listen, if Villa want to do a little Duran Núñez thing, then we can chat on it. But yeah,
hands off Duran. That's my shit.
No, you're good, G. You're good. You put your hands on every player. Like you don't know what you don't know what you want. You don't know what you want.
Listen,
don't say hands off Duran when Jackson's the best striker in the league.
Listen, two up top, 4-4-2 away at Anfield. Caicedo, Lavia pivot with Duran Jackson. Run it back.
Yeah, it just stinks. Yeah. But it's
beautiful. 4-4-2
You've already been to Anfield this year.
Where would Kudus play? Where would Kudus play? Because if you deep the way Jota plays, I think Kudus could do that. If you wanted to attack in mid, would he play in the 10?
Yeah, he play in the 10, get aggressive, African, all of that stuff, get in the 10. Yeah, all of that stuff, man. I would it's not about him playing left or right. I think it would definitely work for games where, I don't know, FA Cup, Champions League group stages where he can play right wing and Salah can just have a rest, bro. Have a rest and go chill.
Wait, just quickly, yeah. So if he did come in and play the 10, then does that mean that you wouldn't then go and try and upgrade on your 6? Because then if you get a 6, then surely
6 is the priority more than the 10 anyway. So that probably
surely I'm saying if Kudus plays 10, then who drops out if you get a 6?
Kudus saying playing 10.
That guy that plays that has number 8 on his back. Who do you think?
Who?
No, but so what I'm trying to say is Gravenberch currently plays 6, yeah, and you got McAllister in your midfield as well. So if you go and get a 6 and then you put Kudus in the 10, 2 players.
Kudus won't play 10 for Liverpool.
2 players from your midfield.
I think he would. He's perfect.
He would. Regardless of whether he plays 10,
he's perfect. The way Szoboszlai plays,
regardless of whether he plays 10, it's just good to have rotation. You can't play Gravenberch every game, and if you get injured, what now? If Grav gets injured, what next?
See, the thing is, I don't like what Hook said there. So if you go get 6, who's playing where? Earn your spot.
Well, the thing is go on.
That's your mentality, isn't it, Hooks?
No. But what I'm trying to figure out, who do they drop out of their midfield? Gravenberch is playing good at the moment. So actually pretty much everyone in your midfield, bar Szoboszlai, is playing good. So I'm just asking because I would say why wouldn't he play your 9?
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Why would
he probably would sometimes. He just said he probably would.
Hold on. Well, just on this, right? So I'm saying, right, first of all, Liverpool are not signing Kudus. Yeah. One, just basically, he doesn't to me, he doesn't fit the profile. 80 million plus. that's not an undervalued sweet spot signing.
Suit the profile
It's
for the player or for the price.
I'd say for the squad you've got at the moment, definitely not a January signing. Yeah, summer signing maybe, but it's a big signing.
I'm talking about summer signing. I'm talking about January.
He said January, but he said originally the premise was January. Then obviously you've got number 6, yeah. So he's not playing central midfield for Liverpool. I'm sorry, he doesn't play central midfield. Like that's and Liverpool to me play 6-2-8s, not really a number 10. I don't see Liverpool as a number 10 side at the moment. Maybe next year they might evolve. So you've got Salah's, he's not as effective on the left. Salah's obviously the priority on the right wing. It doesn't really.
And we don't have a 10.
Me.
So
I'd rather, if I'm Liverpool, I'm looking at Mbeumo or something, because that
doesn't make sense because you just said Salah's priority on the right.
Because Mbeumo doesn't cost 80 million plus. What does he? So therefore, for the value you're getting for the player.
Well, look at the goals. He's going to cost more. Mbeumo is definitely going to cost more than
Mbeumo's not costing more than 60 million pounds.
No. I'm saying Mbeumo is not going to cost the 30 million he was worth this summer.
What?
That's going up by about 25 mil. That's going, but with the goals he's scoring now, that's going up by about 25 mil.
Like so I'm saying that Mbeumo, right? Well, regardless, I'm saying that you've got a very full front line. Yeah. So obviously signing another attacker.
But yeah, I hear it.
Well, you do because you've
got we have a good front. Like the 6 players are good on paper, but Nunes is a bozo and Chiesa. He's a hologram as of now.
Yeah, but Chiesa's not part of the 6, really, is he?
What the hell?
He's not outside the 6.
He's part.
But anyway, so just for me, I'm just like I just don't see Kudus going to Liverpool. I just don't think he's value for money for what they'd get out of him, even though he's a very good player. Like I just think there's better. Like Dibbling. Good players play good with other good players, I think. And don't get me wrong, I think the price range is crazy. I do agree with you on that, Jeff. I think the price range is mad. I don't think January that Kudus will be coming to Liverpool. You know me, I'm a Bowen guy, not a Kudus guy, really. So you know what I mean? Like,
bro, I rate Bowen. I'm
a Bowen guy. Like I'm more of an efficiency merchant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it. I just think that with the Kudus thing, it would be more. I think that would be more of a Salah replacement signing. Like passing of the torch rather than I say he can play in the 10. I feel like he can play in the 10 if Salah is still here. And let's say Salah leaves after the year, then he can kind of go out to the right and do his thing, cutting him as a right forward.
That sounds much better.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That kind of passing of the torch works, I think. But Mbeumo's also a good shout as well.
Kudus even played in the 10 though.
I wouldn't say Kudus is out of the question. Maybe they will test the waters and try to get the 85, 90 million in January.
I wanted Bowen as a seller.
Why I say that is because if they tried to do the January deal, it's because they're trying to fight off competition of a release clause that's in what's it called in the summer. So it might be in Liverpool's interest to try to secure him in January if possible, or at least secure a deal in January, if the case, because he's going to have a lot of suitors.
I think Kudus is a perfect player for Liverpool. Like Kudus just suits Liverpool to the T.
Does he?
Yeah, I think he suits slot system perfect.
I'm not paying 85 million for Kudus. Fuck off.
You're paying 65 for Solanke and 60 million for Brendan Johnson.
Solanke's, first of all, Solanke's like obviously you can 60 million for Richarlison. Listen, because Solanke's a striker. First of all, that's a different market. Left-footed, right-sided players are not a premium. They grow on fucking trees. You can find left-footed, right-sided wingers all over the place. Where? They literally are like water. Like, I'm not paying 85 million for one. Like, Elise literally went for 45 million last summer. And Kudus cost us 30 million. They grow on fucking trees.
Well, one.
Ahmad, they grow on trees.
Yeah, but this is why you never going to win anything.
Don't forget about that one.
This is why Tottenham will never win anything. Yeah.
Why, bro? Why? Because we don't want to buy Kudus for 85 million.
Well, yeah.
Ambition, isn't it?
Why? That doesn't mean
no
anything,
ambition.
Bro.
It does. You get Richarlison for 60 million, but let's this guy.
But you're gonna criticize Watchalongs, but you want it. This is what I mean about these players. I like Kudus, yeah, but the way people give praise playing for West Ham is not even the same as playing for Tottenham. I'm sorry, it's not. The way you analyze the West Ham is nothing.
What?
Yeah, but
even how you analyze the Tottenham, even how you analyze the Tottenham is lesser than how you analyze maybe like Man United and all these other clubs. These players who play for bottom half teams who have 1 good game, 3 bad games, 2 good games, 6 bad games, and never get overly assessed. You then bring them and say, go run a top team's attack.
So Caicedo right now is probably the most expensive player. And right now, no one's talking about his price tag. People forget because he's actually performing very, very well.
And he came from Brighton, a team.
Yeah, Brighton, man. Yeah.
First of all, Richarlison cost 50 million, by the way.
60 million. But what's
it called? We paid 50.
60.
No, we paid 50.
And Brendan and BJ, like, how much was he? 50 million as well? 55? Yeah.
Why do people bring up Brennan Johnson like his output doesn't omit him from these conversations?
Because his overall, because guess what? His over, you know what it is?
You can't talk about Brennan Johnson when your wingers are putting up crappy numbers. You guys want to big up people like Savio and Doku who give you no output, but criticize a guy who's he's not the best. But the guy's coming with output, and you want to say his name. Don't say Brennan Johnson's name.
All right, hear me out then.
This
is where we differ. I don't care about someone's GA. I care about, again, I know, to be fair, of course I do, but at the same time, you have to, your overall performance for the team and game has to also rectify as well. Like, it has to be something. Brennan Johnson, bar outside of the G and the A at times, is nothing short than arse and cheeks with doo-doo crumbs. Cool. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, cool, bro. That's fine, bro. But Brennan Johnson still has 22 GA in the Premier League since the beginning of last season. So to me, don't say his name, bro. You don't get to say his name. You don't get to say his name when he's outperforming all these other players. Yes, he's not. Listen, yes, Kudus is a better player than Brennan Johnson.
Much better player.
Different levels. But if Brennan Johnson is giving you 22 GA since the beginning of last season, he is at least effective. At the very least, when you criticize him, he's effective. So take his name out your mouth because he's an effective forward, even if he's not the best.
I see that.
I swear a lot of his goals have been like tap-ins as well.
Bro, okay, so cool. Why doesn't Arteta set your team up so Martinelli can sort some tap-ins? It would be nice, right?
Martinelli's dead.
When Sterling was scoring tap-ins for Man City, I didn't hear nobody saying, all this guy does is score tap-ins.
Actually, a lot of people said that about Sterling. A lot of people said that about Sterling.
And he missed a lot of them. A lot, bro. So
he was called a comeback.
You say stop padding against Minos. Like, the guy's not stop. The guy has 21 GA in the Premier League.
No one cares.
Stop padding about that from Brennan Johnson? That's the Premier fucking league.
This is what I mean. Like, we don't always need to measure a player by his GA because at the end of the day, you're still 1 point behind Manchester United.
What's that got to do with anything?
With all the goals you have scored,
bro, Cass, that's nothing to do with the
point you're making right, cool. Now. We talk about styles, yeah. Styles make fights, whatever. The way you play is going to cater to the way your attack is. But guess what? It's still not good enough. So when you decide, or Ange decides, if you either quits, gets replaced, or changes up his tactics, it probably won't cater as much to what your attackers do. Because you have to also think about the defense, yeah? So he's getting his goals. That's great. But guess what? We all know when it comes to a big game or whatever you're doing, yada, 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 no one rates Brennan Johnson's like we've seen him. We saw Martinelli do a season
after 20 seconds against you, bro. No one literally scored against 20 seconds against you.
Yeah, but I don't care that he did because we was under 10 Hag at that point.
Listen, nobody's listen. I'm trying to say Brennan Johnson is a squad piece. You guys are talking about him like he should be like our starting right winger when we're going for Champions League. That's not. He's not crap, bro. He's an effective player. Yeah.
You will never win something with players like that in your team.
To do certain things, maybe he's not great at it.
You will never win with players like that in your team as your first 11.
Bro, what do you mean we'll never win? I saw Man City win trophies with Fabian Delph at left back. The point you're making is redundant.
Good player.
So you're telling me, let me just know.
Who else did he have around him?
Bro, it doesn't matter. Like,
listen, a left back.
Bro, listen, this is my point, bro. This is the point. You will gas up players who give nothing, not even GA. Not even anything. They just aesthetically look good on the eye, and you will gas those players.
I don't gas. You mentioned Savio. I didn't gas up Savio.
Effectively, yeah. You want to say he's crap. That to me is just illogical. That's unfair. That's
all right, cool. So Savio is clearly a baller, but right now he's crap. Is that what you want to do?
No, I'm saying that. Listen,
relax.
Savio's a good player, but if you're not giving me GA, and you're not giving me output, then you're just an aesthetically pleasing player on the eye.
And to be fair, and also it's his first season in the Prem. If you want to mention Savio, and if you want to do that again, he's 20 years of age.
Bro, listen, all I'm trying to say is Spurs.
And guess what? No one plays low blocks against you.
Right, listen.
No one respects you.
Low blocks against Spurs.
No one really plays low blocks against Spurs.
Oh, bro, behave yourself, bro.
No one plays low blocks against Spurs because you're high line.
We've scored the most goals in the Premier League, yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
this isn't dying on a Brennan Johnson hill. This is he's clearly an effective Premier League forward. Yeah, whether you like him technically or not is irrelevant. He clearly is effective. He can score goals at the Premier League level on a consistent basis.
Stoke can go on Nacho, but guess what? Get out. Get out. Get out. You're technically crap. Get out.
Like Rashford, he lacks balance, bro.
Like you know what?
Balance.
You know what? Yeah, because it's like
exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. We need balance.
It's like this. Balance, I'm gonna segue this then to Rashford. Technically, you got a decent technique on your shot, but guess what? Your output, you're measured on your GA. Get out. You might have goals because you've done a season where you score bare goals, even though your highest tally is like 17 in the league. Get out. Get out.
Yeah, but the days of him pointing to his head, bro.
Yeah, but it's different with Rashford, though, innit? Because Rashford, like when Rashford plays poor, you start thinking, "Raw, we paid this guy 350k a week," and then you're just thinking about all the other players that you could have that would do around about the same, if not a bit better, for like less than half of what you pay for him. So, like the financial side is what's crippling Manchester United from expanding. So I understand it with Rashford, innit? This Brennan Johnson brother is just like what when the goals dry out.
Is, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just not him. So, but on the Rashford thing, good luck selling him.
Yeah, your club. Joel, Jay's not wrong at all. Savio shit gets nothing because he's Brazilian, and I don't know if Kudus is 80 million because he'll be 25 by then. Bro. Brandon thought on the day, or I think Rasmus Højlund is shit. Big up and have a great day. Okay, but we give Savio shit. We calling him 0020.
He's not shit, bro. Savio's not shit, bro. Because the thing
is,
if he's having
he's a good player, but we're talking about for the highest standard that we put players on the pedestal. That's why we call them shit. They're not actually shit players. That we just call them shit because they're not at the required level. Why do people try to discount GA from attackers?
You know what I mean, bro?
It's like this. Many Man United fans, well, not as much anymore, rate Bruno Fernandes. Yeah, because he's got bar GA. He offers nothing. Bar GA. He for the overall gameplay. Will never win a major trophy with Bruno Fernandes in the side as the main 11. That's and we said this 4 years ago. Even though with all the GA gets, that means there's going to be some sort of drop off in another area of the pitch. AK with Man United, more time is probably control, and obviously being a disciplined side, like more time than this. Unless he has like a day where he says, "Today I'm going to play my role." Bruno Fernandes for all the GA he's done is arse and cheeked for the level I want to be at. Because GA is not everything. Because I like performance. I like what happened to the Thiagos of the world. Thiago don't know for GA, but guess what? Man is a baller and he contributes in different ways in playmaking.
Don't bread my guy now. No. All you man done is laugh at him. Don't bread him now.
No. Let's get one thing straight. Thiago barely contribute for you, not the Liverpool version. Yeah,
that's cap. Again, that's cap.
Bayern Munich version. I'm just using them as an example. Stop getting gassed. It's not for you.
Cap. That's
for you. Anyways, the whole point is players like that, yeah, or Mudryk, or whoever, or even attacking different types of attacking mids. It's just an example. I don't care what GA you give. I want to know what you do for the team as well. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? That contributes to the team.
You realize, you know what he did to you when we played you, right? Like what he did to you. What he did to you.
Oh, but where was Big
Bruno? That 90 minutes alone, what he did to you. You know when he was walking with the shin pads in his hands, doing this one.
It's like, it's exactly like that. Imagine taking a Bruno over David Silva because Bruno got mental. But anyway, not the point. Rashford's been exiled by Man United from some sources, saying he's been forced out the club. Yada yada yada. Is it time to go? If you can get an offer,
it's time to go.
Didn't he get a new contract under Ineos?
No.
I like how you lot are in your Mustafi and Orbit era, you know, your Jordan Ibe and Sterling era in the change rooms and that. I can't like.
I don't even know what happened in your. I don't know what happened in your changing rooms.
Bro, remember Mustafi was when Uber was giving Mustafi the do-rag and that in the changing rooms. Remember when flipping Sterling and Jordan I were doing that? Way these men were dancing in the change rooms and I'm not winning nothing, bro. I'm not doing fuck all, blood. Like, bro, you man are 13th and I'm seeing am I doing this in the change rooms, bro? Do you know they used to kill the man then when you man were just fighting for top 4? When you man were fighting with what at least top 4 and not winning nothing, the changing room merchants they used to kill them.
So you beat Man City, you can't celebrate.
No. We're just saying the fall off is mad. Like the Vibes FC, you're in your Vibes FC era now, and I like that. I love that for you, man. In your Vibes FC era, 13th place, Vibes FC. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. You know what I'm saying? That bro. Listen, man. They used to kill you up for doing that at top 4, but Vibes FC time. So Rashford's gonna go.
You say that you say it's fighting for top 4, like 3 points doesn't put us 6th just like that.
No, but well, as of now, bro.
Yeah, so it's not the end of the season yet, is it?
No, bro. But look where you have been and look where you are. I'm just saying. I'm not saying you won't get better, but is it fair to say you're in your Vibes FC era right now?
I don't know. To be fair, I don't look at many players and look at them as vibes in this club. I thought that was more like when Bailly was there and Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, and this is my point. Was that not my point?
Even with Ollie as well, innit? That was
Ollie, bro. The NHS Marshall and that this was Vibes FC.
That was Vibes.
With Lingard,
I hear it still.
Now I'm just seeing that thing that Ahmad put up. The vibes are back.
Yeah, man.
The vibes are back. I love it, man.
You say that, but are United going to finish top 6?
I don't know.
Back-to-back seasons outside the top 6 would be quite emotional.
Yeah, it'd be like Arsenal, innit? Back-to-back 8th. It's not that good, is it?
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Jay?
Wait, why did I get drapes into this?
It
would be like the same thing.
That was nice, guys. That was nice. I thought I alley-ooped you a little bit. I didn't know whether you were on the same wavelength,
but for me, no one knows who's going to finish where, to be fair. One moment there's, I don't know, like Tottenham, for instance. One moment they're getting slapped up by Ipswich, and the next moment they're slapping Southampton by 4 or 5 goals. But you know what I'm talking about. Like, do you know what I mean? And then now all of a sudden you got Liverpool on the weekend. It's like, we expect Liverpool to win, but all of a sudden Liverpool might crumble.
Who's we?
Huh?
You said we expect Liverpool to win. You use like the royal we. Are you French or something? Like,
yeah, I think everyone expects Liverpool to win.
I do not expect Liverpool to win.
Like I said,
I don't think.
But you never know. I was going to say, you never know what Spurs are going to turn up. We don't know.
I know we turn up in big games. Like no matter what, we're scoring at least 2 goals against them.
All right, little bro, we need you this weekend, man.
Okay. Listen, we might just talk about and lose because of that comment. No, listen, we're taking. Listen, Arsenal, Chelsea, City, maybe we're taking something from Liverpool this weekend. I've seen enough. I've seen enough that Liverpool conceded, 5 goals in the last 2 games. I've seen enough. We can score goals. Will we keep them out? Absolutely not. But we're definitely scoring at least 2.
Imagine all the information I've gathered over your last 5 games. If I start listening all of that,
Yeah.
But I start listening to the information I got from you over the last 5 games.
Fucking
no. That's all, bro. The information I've gathered on Spurs. In fact, you just give me the information. I don't need to gather information. You just keep flooding me with goals conceded. You know what I'm saying? Chances. Bro. You guys hold at least 18 shots a game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like minimum 18 shots a game.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Guys. It's crazy, bro.
Listen, I'm not talking. Listen, all I'm saying is, Spurs have turned up in the big games this season. We haven't won them all, but we've put in pretty good performances in all the games. So I know we'll play a good game against Liverpool, to an extent, right?
That's fine. You man are leaving with something, man. Let's go.
That's what I'm saying. We're leaving with something, bro. Like last year when we beat you fair and square, and you had the audacity to blame refereeing decisions as to why somehow that you lost the game. I don't really know why Liverpool fans chose to do that. But moving forward, if you lose fair and square again this season, like you did last season, I'd appreciate you just accepting Spurs were the better team and it had nothing to do with the referees.
Come on, you Spurs. That's what I'm going to be doing on Sunday.
Fair enough.
I don't even want to go above you. Like, I don't care if you don't go above you. If you are the reason why Chelsea...
We'll see you on Christmas Eve, Jay. We'll see you on Christmas Eve.
Is it Christmas Eve?
Next Tuesday is Christmas Eve. We'll see you on Christmas Eve, Jay.
Why? Oh, when we might get Jay on in
that's
the
when
morning.
I next see. That's when I next see Jay. and he's gonna do the hey guys.
Hi,
Well,
guys.
you know, I mean, yes, I had the information,
How
but
many
it
shots
just
gave it
didn't
in?
add up. You know,
Mhm.
guys.
6 months. That's not a bad impression of me, to be fair, and that is a good indication of what I might say if we don't.
I'm in a win. I can firmly say I am 100% in a win-win situation because I'm winning this weekend. I'm beating
Who you
Bournemouth.
playing?
Are you?
Bournemouth at home. I'm
Are
beating
you?
Bournemouth.
Bro,
wait,
Bournemouth
are you?
can still slap you up, you know.
So,
Are you?
anyways,
Oh,
when
Wait,
United
isn't that a 6-pointer? Hold on, isn't that a 6-pointer?
what do you mean? When we end
Bro,
up,
this guy.
anyways, look, they got no Dominic Lanke to go and get his hat trick against us or whatever these times. Like, and I've heard Evan Nielsen's got a knock as well, so even better. So on that notice, yeah, when we end up pummeling Bournemouth 2-0.
Oh, you know Semenyo's running right.
I don't know about against who? Mazraoui, yeah, whatever.
Against Malacia. You know he's getting rotated
or
in.
inverted Dello.
They said the same thing when Burma come against Lissandro at left back, but guess what? Didn't happen. Anyways, like I said, I'm in a win-win situation. I either go above Tottenham and I'm gonna I'm gonna fucking cuss you out, bro. And then or Mons drops because who's I don't know who Chelsea got, but they're probably gonna win anyways, and they go above.
Yeah, Chelsea got a nice run of games,
and then I can run Liverpool a bottle with a 9-point lead. You know what I mean? Like either one. I'm smelling like it's Christmas. It smells like Christmas holidays, isn't it?
You know what I mean? You went from 13th to 13th, right?
Hey, brother, I could be going to 6th by the end of this week, so I don't give a shit what you tell me. So, anyway,
you've been running that I could be here.
Don't deflect. Don't deflect.
Oh yeah, don't deflect, Monts.
You could be bottling a 9-point lead.
Man United.
This is about a 9-point lead potentially being bottled.
9-point lead bottled.
Bro. I don't see Liverpool versus Tottenham in the title.
Run.
I see Rashford exiled by Man United in the title. So who's really deflecting?
Remember, I said don't slip up. Remember, I said that.
You know what I'm saying? Hooks, don't tell the slippy not to slip. You know what I'm saying? When you're a slippy yourself.
The pressure's definitely on you still. I can see it.
Remember, Monts, you came out with chest and said we're winning the league.
I feel that.
Remember, you said that. And from
when you said you're just a punching bag for everyone. You're just everyone's punching bag right now.
Don't do the deflection.
You're everyone's punching bag, but Mikel's mighty men.
I'll still be chilling. If Chelsea win that league, I'll still be a little bit happier, bro.
I just watched Martinelli get locked up by a 39-year-old.
I want accountability.
Yeah,
I like ability.
You don't deserve an opinion. You don't deserve an opinion after that.
I like the
Martinelli's taking away all rights for your opinion.
I like the
I ain't seen you dressed in light blue since yesteryear. You know what I'm saying? I don't need. How about this? Look at the background right now. It's just white. Ooh, you could be in purgatory. I don't even know where you are. You could be purgatory right now. That's outside Man City. Are you in purgatory?
Don't let him deflect.
I don't even know where you are, bro.
Your title that you thought.
Them jingles on flipping on Christmas Eve and all that kind of stuff is gonna be hitting different for once because you'll be like, you better watch out, you better not cry,
mate.
you better not run. And I'm telling you why. Maresca's coming to town.
Oh my god,
them ones. Oh man.
Singing another manager's name is nasty work, cuz. It's nasty work.
Bro, as I said, bro, listen, you got Ahmad's doing Afrobeat dances in 13th place in the Premier League. Welcome to the Mustafi era. But like Hooks will tell you all about it. Then Hooks, how was it when Mustafi was doing up do-rag and Afrobeats in the
I guess what was. Do you remember that time when Liverpool might bottle a 9-point lead already in
tell us,
December?
Hooks, tell us, how was it? How was the era, the Mustafi era? How was it?
It was so disrespectful to see Mustafi in a do-rag.
Wait, hold on. That's actually true. Maresca he was actually in a do-rag.
100, you bro.
German.
The Arsenal changing room,
in that era,
in the COVID season, bants, ultimate bants on the pitch, off the pitch, the supreme bants. So
that's the one.
Yeah, man.
I Liverpool. Guess who's against? It's against Everton when they were one of their last games at Kudus.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? That's actually a hard game in hand. Arsenal have proved that to me.
Yeah.
wait, Mike. Why are you laughing? You got them soon.
What, at Goodison?
No, at Everton.
No, Chelsea.
No, I mean, no.
Chelsea has them.
Chelsea's got them this weekend, I think. Then City's got them the week after.
Yeah.
Depends where we play them still.
Are you winning?
Wipe the floor with that. Hell, do you know what? I'm not showing no checks on camera right now, bro.
Brand low block against Haaland. Like recently, that's like cash money, innit?
No, I'm switching that right now. Hold on.
Mikalenko would cancel out Zinchenko. That's crazy. Even though they didn't play.
I'm just saying, man, better watch their league in it, like months, bro.
Hey,
So
Tim
you see like how we didn't.
Tim Sherwood can go suck his mum, man. That old prick.
Bro, how can I have 10 men for 80 minutes and I still gained a point on you?
One lapse of concentration. That's what I'm saying. You witnessed what could happen with a lapse of concentration, bro.
How about you,
bro?
It was like 2 points.
No. Let me tell you.
You bums turned my 2 points dropped into 1 point gained. Same with them, man. That 0-0 crappy shit show at the Emirates turned into 1 point gain for you.
You didn't gain anything on me.
I'll turn that.
I'm talking about Man City. You gained 1 point on City.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah.
You drew 0-0 at home, and it turned out to be a point game for Man City. How the hell does that work?
I'll turn that out to a W, bro.
If Chelsea go level on points to you, are you going to change that? You man are my runners, and let's say Arsenal win as well.
Chelsea are my runners.
Are they your runners? Even if they?
I have. They were my runners. No. They were my runners. They were my runners. They were my runners. They're not my runners no more.
Bro, man, I ain't seen. You know what it is? I ain't seen Monts drink some apple juice on stream in a minute.
I ain't seen the dressing gown in a minute.
I'm not even lying. Yeah, Monts. When it's your, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I feel like I need to get you like a mad supply of apple juice because that's all you drink.
No, I drink orange juice as well. It just depends, isn't it?
He sounded so mesquite there, man.
It depends, isn't it? Like, listen. At the end of the day, Max, I'm just not gonna have any verbal from you in it.
Like, no, Mons. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. You see what happened to us? No. Let me explain. I just want to tell you, I can predict this, bro.
Get some paracetamol for your manager.
It's more than that, bro. It's deeper than paracetamol. We all know this, bro. But let's be honest now. You see what happened to us?
We need some Calpol.
No. You see what happened to us, yeah, with Manchester United? We thought the game was done. We was comfortable, and then one lapse of concentration cost us the 3 points. That's what's gonna happen to you with the title, bro.
Concentration.
It was
I said one.
You're savage, bro.
Yeah, one.
But you know, it led to that, bro. That's why I said one. But still, bro, I'm just saying. I remember last week, once you were saying how, I do think we'll win the title.
No, Monts already said it.
I don't know, bro.
Monts already came out and said he's going to win the title. He said he's going to win.
That's what I'm saying.
That energy ain't changing. My thing is that, are you playing this week?
When are we playing Villa?
Are you playing in the week?
Oh,
I don't think so. Still, I can't remember.
No, you don't think? No, not you don't think.
I don't think so, bro.
Are you playing in the week?
I actually don't know, bro. You know how I feel right now with Man City.
You're not playing. You're not. It's not a trick question, bro. You're not playing.
So you see, so you're not playing this week. You're not playing.
Oh wait, because you got. Oh, you're actually all right. Say that, bro. I see what you're doing, bro.
You're not playing this week. All right, okay, that's fine. See, this is what I mean.
I'm not gonna start that cup, bro. We didn't care about that cup. Let's be honest, bro.
You must not care about the Prem either. Then.
This season we care about it, but like
you don't care about the Champions League. You don't care about anything, do you? You don't care about anything.
You definitely don't care about the Champions League, boy.
You don't care about the Champions. You don't care about the Prem. You don't care about anything, do you?
This season, write it off, bro. I think that's what Pep's doing, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Next season we'll be back. You watch, bro. When we invest in the squad,
you hear that? They get to write off a season. You think any of us can write off a season?
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, you don't deserve to write off. You need the league, bro. We don't need leagues,
bro. You ain't got as many league titles as Arsenal. You ain't got as many league titles as Liverpool.
Yeah. Premier League.
Wait, if anything, we get to write.
Stop bringing up.
Yeah.
Hey, you man, stop bringing up the black and white TV leagues, bro. Come on, man.
I'm just saying, like, don't tell me what I have to do, or don't tell me to be humble. Yeah, when I'm doing what I need to do. Yeah, I've had a little wobble. You know what I'm saying? Little wobble. You know what I'm saying? But listen, we're still there. We're still there. We're still top. You know what I'm saying? And as I said, I've got a lot of respect for Chelsea right now. I welcome them to the race. Welcome to the table. You know what I'm saying? If Arsenal will put a few wins together, then we'll welcome them back as well. But right now, they keep fucking up as well. You know what I'm saying? And that's for
just
City,
that you said that, bro.
Giving bin juice. As for City, it's just giving bin juice.
Do you know what you just done? Yeah.
What did I do?
You gave me a little strand of hope, bro. Because I look at the table mathematically, bro. I can prove it mathematically. Yeah, watch this. Yeah, like still 3 points behind Arsenal. I don't trust them to do anything, bro.
That's Arsenal.
I don't trust them.
I ain't Arsenal.
Yeah, so if we can still catch up to Arsenal, and you're rating Arsenal, then surely we can still catch up to you.
Arsenal. I'm just saying, if Arsenal have drawn their last 2 games, if they can go and put together a few wins, then they'll be back there. They'll be back there. Obviously, an Arsenal fan probably tell you they're not sure if they'll win the league or not, but they'll be back in the conversation. Chelsea conversation, but you, man, are not in the conversation.
We're gonna run that.
I can't tell you that. Chat to Mudryk's nutritionist if you want to be back in the conversation, because they need the inhaler.
What fucking compound V, bro? Come on, man. That's
they
what,
need
bro.
compound V, all of that. Haaland's
He's
compound
been
V
on
completely
compound.
ran out. Haaland's compound V has ran out. It's ran out.
What the goat milk, bro? Come on, we do it nutritionally, like officially, bro.
Yeah, Haaland's a bum right now, so it's fine.
Don't call him a bum, please.
Thank you,
cool,
bro.
Man. Your strikers on transfer list, bro. Come on, bro. We're not playing the same game, bro.
That's fine. I have no Salah, so it's fine.
I bet he's leaving.
You have Saviho.
I remember that one still. I remember it, man.
Saviho.
Zero.
Saviho.
Man can't even give us one goal. Word to Jay. Give us something. We need something. Put the ball in the net once.
Yes,
we need some form of effectiveness.
Let me. It is. Lai says Enzo's rapping now because balls are empty. Ex-wife is stingy.
No, I think
that's
it's the other way around.
You spent £2 to talk about next man's sack. That's outrageous. You must be a rich person.
Mons was clowning Chelsea's Duran and Marodion links in the summer.
Weren't you guys were doing that as well? The Chelsea fans were doing that as well. Like when they heard they were linked with Omarodian and Duran, they were losing their minds. So what we doing here?
Naby destroyed United and he's now playing in Hungary, I think.
Yeah. Oh, Naby Keita.
Yeah.
Don't kill me.
I mean, Ahmad kicked you lot out of the FA Cup. Same way he just kicked out Man City. Recently. Kirk has kicked the granny Ahmad before joining Liverpool. What? Kicked the granny?
I don't even know.
He kicked the granny.
I don't know.
Yeah, he probably suit Liverpool then. Anyways, make sure you smash the likes on the way out as well. If you haven't done so now, it's a good time. Nearly on the 300 like mark. Oh my word, like we're nearly on the 300 like mark once. Oh, it's a miracle. We're gonna be doing a live stream in a few hours. It's gonna go over there. So if you just go over there, just like the video early, that would be blessed as well. And then we'll back later. And then I'm not sure if Monster's got something coming up.
No, at 7:30. Not in the day.
Yeah. And then but bar that in a bitch, and you can go subscribe to everyone as well. Me and Hook's done like an about the fan thing that he's been begging for like ever. And yeah, man, go check that out. Sorry.